Now then guys, here we have the Astra Gte 8 valve, stunning car, ever so pleased to see it come back in this condition. Purchased some sales ago by the Bangers and Cash team. I am pleased to say that I suggested they buy it. I thought it would be a very good project and it would make a very interesting program or part of a program for the new series. Very, very impressed the way it's come back, very saleable. A large expenditure, more than should have been spent, but very, very good jobs done, very, very good paint job. Lots and lots of minor imperfections addressed, which we know take a lot of time, and time's money, down to refurbished wheels, new tyres, headlining sorted, driver's seat, the bolster repaired and such like, on and on and on, goes on and on and on, lots and lots of bits and pieces. The result is an absolutely superb example of an Astra Gte, which we don't see too many of these days. They're a bit of a rarity compared to XR3s. They were never as popular, but they are now. One of the nicest parts of this car that I noticed right from the word go was exactly what we're looking at now, was the supplying dealer's rear window sticker retained in there, which I think is priceless, really important. It has unfortunately had to have new number plates, cosmetic improvement only, otherwise I'm sure that same name would have been on the plates. General condition now is absolutely stunning, totally show car. Hard to say concours because the different definitions of concours, but this would hold its own and would not disgrace itself in any classic car show stroke lineup. I drove the vehicle when we first had it in for the sale a few sales ago, before Bangers and Cash bought it, only around the village, and it was all filmed. It drove lovely. I'm sure it now drives better than it did then. The workmanship, as I say, the paint job is extremely good. Glass out paint job, extremely good paint job. Painted simply because of the bleaching of the paint. There was 3 or 4 panels, maybe 4 or 5 panels in total, that were just bleached. Obviously had rectification prior to it coming to us many years ago. And as you know, this colour is famous for it. It fades, it bleaches, it milks, and whatever you call it, what you like, it goes milky. I honestly thought that it would mop up and stay good, but it proved that that wasn't the case. So rather than cut corners, they had the car stripped and repainted, and as I say, to a very, very good standard. The only bit of corrosion that I noticed prior to them taking it away was on this wheel arch that I'm videoing now, the offside rear wheel arch, which was quite minor around this area. It's now been cut out and addressed properly. Engine bay's lovely, not overdone, not detailed, leaving that for the next man, but very clean, very nice. All in all, extremely saleable, and as I say, I'd be very, very pleased if I'd put this in to various restorers and it had come out like this. You can't knock the car. As I say, money-wise, you can't afford to spend over much money on a GTE because the end value isn't particularly great. So this will now be out of budget. It will not get its money back, but you don't restore a car, generally speaking, to make a profit, unless you can do it yourself. But if you've got to send it out, we all know, generally speaking, restoration costs outweigh the value of the car. That's life. Can't do anything about that. That's just the way the job is. This is going to be no exception. I should think the total cost of the car now, including its refurbishment, is probably going to be approaching 20,000 quid or thereabouts. It's not going to achieve that. We all know that. But somebody is going to benefit from an extremely nice car that's been extremely well prepared. And I think they're going to be absolutely delighted with the bargain that they buy. Anyway, we'll see on the day. Just for the record, I think it's probably going to achieve somewhere around 11 or 12,000. Maybe more. But all I do know is that someone is going to be highly delighted, going to buy quite a famous car because it's going to be on telly for evermore, if you like, and the new Bangers and Cash series, the restoration programme. So they're going to be driving a very, very well-known car at the end of the day, which I think is probably going to be worth something to them as well. Anyway, we'll see on the day. It's going through in our next sale on the 10th and the 11th. I'm not too sure whether it's the Friday or the Saturday sale, but look out for it, and I think you'll find it quite amusing. There we go. Thank you.